with the light. Hey?
Have you seen the light?
Where? Yeah, up there.
No, have you seen the light?
And Sight Bike, this image was all about the light, it really was. And it just flows. It flows from the bottom left. Best friend, this here. A man's best friend.
Was anything I told? Not by me.
Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. A man's best friend, yeah, when they want to be. Right then, we've made it up to Sight Bike. Nice little walk up. Lovely day for it, really nice. I've been directed over here for this, was it a fox? What do they call it? A fox?
Foxglove.
A foxglove. You learn every day. You learn every single day. Yeah, foxglove, little plant there. Lovely little bit of colour in the foreground. Leading on to Bleetarn. Simple image. Now, because it's so close to the lens, I have had to focus stack. Just the three. One on the flowers, one on the rock, and one into an infinity. It's very, very simple. Really nice image. I don't look around the area enough. I kind of plant myself in one place and I stay there, and I need to get out of that mindset. I was talking with Simon just before there on the way up, and we both agreed that we simply do that. And I need to get out of that habit of just staying in one little bit. I'm here to explore this little area, and that's exactly what I'm going to do today. So that's the first image in the bag. Now have a little walk around, maybe handheld with the camera, and then try and find a second composition. Right then, second composition in the bag. Very, very simple yet again. I've literally moved 10 feet from where I was previously. Just came down the bank a little bit to my right, and there's some lovely heather. The reason we're here this week for the heather. Some of it has died off, unfortunately, but there is still some holding on. So you've got your browns and you've got your purples and your little touches of orange. It's really nice. Again, what I've done this time though, again I've focus stacked 3 images. Foreground, midground and infinity, but I've just filled the foreground with the heather. I'll just quickly show you the composition on the camera. So as you can see just here, like I say, I've filled the foreground with the heather, and just lead you out into Bleetarn there and into infinity. That's roughly the composition. I did try and keep some of the sky out. Not a lot, there is still a little bit in there, but not as much as I would have liked. I may actually try and get a little bit more in now because the clag has came over. So it'll be a similar kind of composition, but with maybe a little bit more sky. Although that said, mind you, on the back of the camera, it doesn't really do much to the image, doesn't really offer anything else. So forget everything I've just said there actually. Yeah, so the next one I think is going to be down to my right. We're only moving 10 and 15 foot at a time. We've got some lovely rocks, jagged edged rocks, again leading you out. So I'll head down there and I'll bring you back. Composition. Now this is very, very similar to the previous one, only this time, like I said, there is a bit of a rocky outcrop if you look very closely. I just like this one, the way it sweeps from the bottom left, from the, sorry, the bottom right, sweeps down into the middle where you find your first outcrop of rock, and then leads you back in. The trees lead you back in from the centre over to Bleed Tarn. This time, like I say, I've completely disregarded the sky this time. It's not adding anything to the image whatsoever. So I've just, like I say, I totally disregarded it. But I do like the balance in this image. For me, it's very well balanced. It just flows very, very nice from the bottom right to the centre and then round to the top right. Really, really well balanced. Let me know if you agree, or if you think it's unbalanced, if you like. Let me know in the comments. I'm just at my my third composition. Question: do you ever see something from a distance and think, yeah, that will make a really, really nice composition, that? And when you get there, you're just not, something isn't quite right about it, but you don't know what it is. Well, that's where I am right now. I've got this lovely fallen tree, the remnants of a fallen tree. Really old, dried out, really rustic and gnarly. It's nice. It's a nice frame. That's what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to frame Bleed Tarn, but I'm not sure if it works. I've got it in portrait orientation also, and I don't really know what to do of portrait orientation for landscape. I had to try and get as much of the vista as possible in an image. Obviously, being in landscape, even in portrait, it really drags it in, really makes it compact. I'll put the image up in a second. Again, focus stacked. Every single image today will be focus stacked because it's so close to the lens and Bleed Tarn being so far away. But like I say, I'll put the image up now and just let me know if you think I've explained that right. In my head, that made sense about the composition. Hey?
I'm going to pinch your composition. First time ever.
There's a compliment in there somewhere. I'll be honest, I took it off somebody else. So, you know, it's not mine. I won't claim it. I won't claim it. It's tricky, actually. It's a tricky one. Where was I? Yeah. So let me know if you think how I explained this at the start makes sense to you. There is an image here. There really is. I will try and get one in landscape before I leave, and let me know which one you think's better. Right now, I'm not convinced I like either. So let me know in the comments what you think. Right then, composition number 4 in the bag. Again, like the others, focus stacked. This one is a bit similar to the previous one. I think that there is a composition here. I'm just not sure if I've executed it properly. Very simple. I've got heather in the foreground and I've got red pike in the background. That's it. Very, very simple. But I like the way that they mirror each other by the shape. Very simple. The sky, again, flat. There's not much in that. I've got very, very minimal sky in the image. But this location in general, I think I must have moved I've moved 4 times now. Just a couple of feet here, a couple of feet there. And there's compositions everywhere. Like I say, you've got Bleed Tarn behind us, you've got red pike in front of us. And the vista is absolutely fantastic. It really is. It is a bit treacherous trying to get up. One of the lads, he did struggle, unfortunately. But I held back. We always hold back, and we climb as a team. We don't leave anybody behind in these meetups. And he got here. He got here in the end, and you know, I think he's pleased. He made the effort, and he did make a big effort. So yeah, good on him. Good on him. But anyway, I think I'm going to head back up to the top. Maybe head over towards Red Pike a little bit more. Try and get the leading wall in, and see what's back over that ridge. Like I say, there's so many different little ridges and little plateaus. You've only got to walk a couple of feet, a couple of yards, and there's different compositions absolutely everywhere. Fantastic location, really is. Highly recommend this location. I'll put a what 3 words, roughly where we are now, so you get an idea. But yeah, fantastic area. Right then, composition number 5, I think. I came where Ginge was. He pinched my composition, so I'm pinching one of his. That's the thing about these groups. You see one composition, somebody else sees another that you maybe didn't see. By all means, go and get it. Go and get it. Honestly, these groups are fantastic. Like I say, I'll link my group and I'll link Ginger's group in the description down below. Lens and Light and Photo Peeps. Head into the groups. Fantastic group of people. These meetups, they're really good to come on. I've met a few new faces today, and a few similar, familiar faces. As you can see, the balance is rather precarious. There's a bit of a drop there, so you've got to be very careful where you put your feet. But anyway, the composition, this is beautiful, it really is. You've got your rocky crags on your bottom left leading into the centre there. You've got your heather. I'm not sure if the heather got caught in the image. It did, ever so slightly, but it is there. There's a hint of there. But this image was all about the light that just cast on the top right and side pike. This image was all about the light. It really was, and it just flows. It flows from the bottom left round to the top right and onto side pike. Really simple image, but effective, very effective with the light. Hey?
Have you seen the light?
Where? Yeah, up there.
No, have you seen the light?
Also, side note, if you do join the groups, get used to that. Get used to that. This is what I mean about the groups, the laugh, the banter. It's brilliant. Honestly, join the groups, join the meetups, and you will get a laugh. I guarantee you'll get a laugh. But anyway, I'll put this image up now, and as always, let me know what you think.